Do women want to be approached by men?
Yes, please.
We just followed suit and stopped approaching.
I don't think men like women anymore.
If a guy plays along too much, she's bored.
I want him so bad. I want him so bad.
Women need to start making the first move.
There are no good men out there.
Just know you're not alone.
I'm really scared that I'm going to end up alone forever.
But if you have money and you're good looking and you're nice and you're attentive, then you'll have all the bitches and everyone will just love you because of who you are. And the money is the cherry on top.
But so let's say you're a guy and you don't have money. How do you pull it off then?
You said a guy that doesn't have money?
Yeah. Just like like someone who has money but not enough to just like, I'm not saying me specifically because I feel like I'm doing all right, but for the people listening.
I understand.
You know?
And what was your question?
Like how do they find success in the dating game if they can't, they can't pay even the $25 or $250 for the nails in Beverly Hills?
Don't date.
You think so?
I know so.
Yeah. That's kind of valid.
I know guys that can't afford to have girlfriends and they don't. And they still girls, but they don't really have girlfriends because they can't afford a girlfriend. If you can't afford a girlfriend, don't have a girlfriend. Why you want to be in a relationship with a girl and she has to struggle with you? That's terrible.
I know, but then I think about like girls like who's the lady who divorced Bezos and then became a billionaire? She was there before you had money.
Come on, man.
You see, before, you can still go out on dates and it's affordable, even if you wasn't rich like that. You didn't really have a lot of money. You can take girls to coffee shops and go on walks. You could do cheap things. The girl really wants to know you. She's coming on a date to actually get to know you. Now, with so materialistic stuff, this woman just wants a man that can just provide and literally just give her the lifestyle that she wants. And that's majority of women, which is cool. So I would just tell men, go out there and focus on yourself. Make yourself the best version of yourself, and then you can get any of these women that you want. If you just want to have them for the night or have them for the future, it's all up to you. So you put yourself in the best position.
Let's fucking have it! Come on! Bash!
Why do girls play games?
Well, obviously I can't speak for every girl, but I think a lot of times it's some insecurities and also to see how much a guy is like willing to invest in her, how much he's willing to play this game with her.
So it's like a test.
Yes.
It's testing how interested in me are you.
Yes, but it's interesting because if a guy plays along too much, she's bored or she's like not interested. But if a guy like sets a hard boundary and I'm not playing this game, like she finds that really attractive.
So it's like they play games, but the way to win the game is to not even play the game.
Exactly.
I'll see myself out.
I really want a boyfriend. I want romance. I want to feel special. I want those lovey-dovey moments. I want to date again. But the problem is I can't. I cannot open myself up to another person, and I keep trying and trying, but every single time it's like my mind and my body physically won't let me, because I live in such peace right now, okay? Nobody is in my life, so I'm in peace. Whereas every single time I have had a relationship or dated, it's been so disruptive to my mental health, to my physical health, that I can't allow myself to do it. And I'm genuinely scared that I'm going to end up alone forever purely because I will not let anyone in. But it's so hard when you've been hurt so much in the past, and I just don't know how to get past it. I'm happy, but I'm ready to have someone else in my life, but also I'm not.
It's an evil world we live in. All she's worrying about is if she gets her feelings hurt after her and the guy have probably been intimate. You got to remember what the guy has got to bring to the table for her to just get there with him. How much money he's got to spend, etc. We go through this risk all the time. So it's normal, darling. Get used to it.
Relax. Drink Stella. It make you feel better.
Women start telling us what they don't like, or they start telling us that they don't like being approached, pretty much. And so we just followed suit and stopped approaching. To me, that's literally has been what happened. I think social media changed the landscape of how people move. It always starts with things like you being able to get on a platform and one person say, don't you hate when XYZ happens? Then you get a large number of women and a viral conversation goes, and the men, they're seeing this shit and they're seeing that, damn. So me saying, hey, how you doing? That was not okay. Then you got another video. Then you got another comments. Then you got a thread. And then you got a Twitter. And men are just reading it. And they're like, all right, well, I'll back off.
Yeah, because you don't want to be that guy.
You don't want to be the guy getting trashed in these groups. So that has turned, to me, that there has turned men off.
Just to piggyback on that, I'm a man that's lucky enough to have a friend that is a girl, and she confides in me about shit that men do. And half the time, nigga, we fucking up just walking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm dead ass, nigga. Why the nigga lipping like that? What? I mean, bro, real talk, bro.
Why that nigga feet so wide when he walk?
You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
W-mans. W-mans.
You know that trend that's going around where it's like, unfortunately, I do love. Mine is, unfortunately, I do love men. Like, I'm sorry. In the last, 12 hours, I've literally had my ex thing, I don't even know what to call it, my ex situation of, fucking half a year, ring me whilst he's outside another girl's house. That's a whole different story. I then have also had the guy that I am now also interested in telling me that he can't see me today. And I'm like, no, that doesn't work for me. I want to see you. So, you're going to see me. But he said no. Brilliant. And then a guy that I've never even met up with yet, who I've spoken to a couple of times over the last couple of years, is like, I'm coming over today. And I'm like, no, that's not on my terms. So unfortunately, I do hate men. But unfortunately, I also hate myself. Because this has to be on my terms, baby. And none of this is on my terms. And I fucking hate it! I hate it! I hate men! I hate it! I hate men! I can't do this anymore.
Whore. You're a fucking slut. You're a slut.
This woman thought it was a good idea to come online to tell us that she's had contacts with free men in the last 12 hours. Her ex, her new thing, and a guy that she hasn't met yet that wants to come to her house. How does she think this is going to turn out for her in the future when her next boyfriend sees this? I reckon I know.
It's time to go! Do women want to be approached by men?
Yes, please. I'm so fucking tired of that.
A lot of guys think that women only care about looks. They don't care about confidence at all.
That's not true.
That's not true, right?
That's not true. Just don't be creepy. Yeah. Don't be creepy. Just say hey, you look good.
But if a guy's ugly and has confidence, does that make him creepy?
No. But if they're lingering around and being a weirdo, yeah, that makes them weird.
I see a man that's tall, 6'5", looks like he plays basketball, slender build, but also a little muscly. I see a man like that and I start walking like this, rubbing it together, get a little friction in between my legs. I go, I want him so bad. I don't even care if he's kind of ugly in the face. 6'5" just makes me want to start biting through my mattress. I don't know what is wrong with me, but it gets me. And those men are boring. Guys over 6'3" have no personality because they never had to. Because they're tall. They just look at you and you're like, all right, which hole do you want? And I fall victim. I fall freaking victim every time.
Whore.
She want me.
I don't think men like women anymore. I don't think that men desire us women anymore. Us real women. I don't think that they value us like they used to. What happens to the fun in life? What happened to life being exciting and fun and going out and discovering the world? What are y'all doing? What are y'all men doing other than that? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What are all y'all men doing? What are y'all doing? If it has nothing to do with a woman, what are y'all doing? Are y'all working? Because we're working too. Women are also working. And we still can do things. We still can go on vacations. We can still go out to eat. Why are us women going on vacations with our friends? We're going on vacations with our friends. We're going out to eat with our friends. We're going to do fun things outside with our friends. We're celebrating birthdays with our friends. Where are y'all? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Where are you guys? Where are you? Where do you guys exist?
We outside all day, bro. We outside. Sheesh.
We're protecting our peace. That's why you can't see us. We're protecting our peace because it's not making any sense anymore. So that's what we're going to continue to do. But you might catch a man, but if you don't protect his peace, you know what he's going to do, right? Run.
Men are out here, we just don't give a anymore because some ladies just whack as fuck.
Facts.
It's so disappointing when we just want the bare minimum, but their minimum to keep moving the goalposts.
Well, what the fuck is the bare minimum?
Facts.
What is the bare minimum for a woman? What is the bare minimum? I'm sorry, I don't.
Hey, y'all don't
Let's go at it.
The women keep moving the goalposts, all right? I personally will wine, dine, and I'll fly you out. But my situation is now is that even doing that, the girl goes, oh, it's not good enough because I have several other men doing the same thing. So how do you up them when I get phone to Hold on.
You say girls ask for too much.
Hold up. I will only invest so much if it's not reciprocated. Even if I'm even spending the money, right? If she's not reciprocating, then what the f am I spending the money just to try and get you? No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Because even if you invest in the chick, right? She's still like, well, I got options. Like, where am I going?
No, F that, because I understand what you're saying, but a lot of men have insecurities that they don't necessarily deal with. So it's like, no, hold on, let me talk. What I'm saying is most men have a lot of insecurities that they can't deal with.
Like what?
Name it, please. I'm over like.
First of all, just what he was just saying.
Mama raising their ass.
First of all,
Whoa, bring that. Whoa.
Everyone keeps cutting me off, but just know I said what I had to say, y'all.
Shut the fuck up in 2024.
You bitches always got something to say. Shut the up.
Women need to start making the first move. If anyone wants to be in a relationship, that's absolutely what has to happen. It just has to happen. Guys, in the comments, back me up on this. We have told men for years that their masculinity is toxic. Some men, as they got interested in dating, that's literally all they know, is to stay away from women, is to not bother them, and definitely don't approach them. So there is nothing wrong with a woman approaching a man. That shows confidence. And you know what? I don't even know if this stat is true. I didn't do much research into this, but I did see that 86% of women who make the first move end up married. So, I mean, come on, that's pretty good. I mean, I don't even care if that's not even a true statistic. Hell, let's run with that. But guys, back me up in the comments. Say, yeah, you would love that. Or women say, yeah, I made the first move and I'm now engaged, married, whatever. I'm telling you, that's just the way it's got to be. You don't have to like it. I mean, I'm sure guys didn't like when they were being called, when their masculinity, when their whole being was called toxic. They didn't like that. So start making the first move.
I love this game.
And I hate to be one of those women that come on TikTok and cry and people are like, why is she doing that? I just pulled in my driveway from work and I don't want to go inside because my kids aren't home this week. I also, when I look to the left, I see our basketball court and 2 basketballs in the yard. And I'm not going to move those. They're reminders of these precious children that I have and that I can't stop. But man, times like this suck when I don't want to go inside my home because there's no one to go home to. No one is in there waiting for me. I will not be greeted by anybody. And that is a really hard place to be. So, I don't have any like crazy magic words that'll make you feel better if you're experiencing that. Just know that you're not alone, and these feelings, we all know they come and go. Last night I pulled into my driveway just feeling fine. I was actually a little bit excited that I just had the night to myself. But today it just hit me. You just never plan on things like this happening.
Damn.
As women, it is so detrimental to perpetuate this narrative that there are no good men out there. And we all start believing it, What happens is when we find a decent guy, we hold on to it. We're not evaluating whether this person is a 10 out of 10. We're thinking, oh, this is good enough because there are no good guys out there. And we might be settling for a 3/4 love or a 7/8 love instead of 10 out of 10, the best love that I could ever think of. And women are very powerful. What we speak into existence usually manifests. I do not want to talk about how there are no good men and how it's so hard to find. Not for me. It's a 10 out of 10 soulmate level love. In fact, there are multiple people for me who are on that level, and I'm just waiting to find the first one.
Hey, handsome. I just want to let you know. A little reminder that you deserve a woman who is going to pour life into you. Okay, you are going through things that you don't tell everybody, you don't talk about. You have survived things that you've told no one about. You deserve a woman in your life who speaks life into you and life into you only. You also deserve a love that you don't have to pay for. Ooh, I know I said it. You deserve a woman who respects you and sees the man that you are every day. You deserve to hear thank you. I love you. I respect you. I appreciate the way that you think. Thank you for continuing to wake up every day with strength. I don't know why we don't do that enough, but you deserve that. Have a great day.
Sensational.